Hey there, welcome to our deep dive into the fascinating world of brain health and the mysteries of neurodegeneration. Today we're exploring a condition with a long name, chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE for short, sometimes called dementia prognostica back in the day. It's a mouthful, but what it really boils down to is what happens when repetitive brain trauma, repeated concussions from boxing, rugby, or even just a lot of head impacts start to take a toll. This progressive neurological deterioration can lead to a whole host of behavioral mood changes, memory loss, cognitive impairment, and even dementia. It's kind of neurodegenerative disease, gradually damaging the brain tissue and messing with how the brain works. And it's not just about memory. People can experience neurobehavioral abnormalities, Parkinsonian symptoms, and mood swings. Now, how do we actually diagnose this brain trouble? Postmortem examination is key, where scientists look at the brain tissue under the microscope. They look for what's called a neuropathological signature, certain lesions and cellular changes that are almost like a fingerprint of CTE. These include striking clusters of neurofibrillar tangles, tanglements of hyperphosphorylated tau protein that form inside neurons, and astrocytic tangles, which are similar but involve star-shaped support cells called astrocytes. These tau proteins are tiny twisted fibers, specifically phosphorylated tau, or p-tau, that accumulate in various brain regions. They often have a predilection for sulcal depths, those grooves in the brain surface, and perivascular areas, meaning around blood vessels. P-tau fibrils are the hallmark of tauopathy, a group of diseases characterized by tau protein abnormalities. In CTE, these neurofibrillar tangles and neurites are the projections from neurons cluster in areas like the cortex, especially frontotemporal and parietal lobes, as well as deeper structures such as the hippocampus, amygdala, and even the brainstem and the encephalopathy. The pathology often shows a perivascular distribution around blood cells and tends to be most prominent of the sulcal disc. Some other key features include amyloid plaques, deposits of beta amyloid protein that can occur in some cases, other pathologies like Lewy bodies or TP43 inclusions if there's a comorbid neurodegenerative disease. In the brain, CTE often shows cerebral atrophy, meaning shrinkage, staining of the corpus callosum and sometimes cavum septum-pollicum, which is a kind of window or opening in the middle of the brain. In summary, CTE and related tau pathologies are intricate puzzles made up of tangled proteins, affected brain regions, and clinical symptoms that range from mood changes to motor difficulty. Thanks to advances in neuropathology, we're getting better at recognizing these conditions one brain slice at a time, and understanding how repetitive injuries can leave a lasting mark. So next time you hear about concussion or head impact, remember your brain's resilience is remarkable, but it's also worth protecting.